talk about it, except for me, right, Jay? I love talking about it, actually, but we all do it, and you know what I'm talking about. Ryan, stop laughing. It's number 2, but what's normal and what's not normal? Here with the Stinky Truth health and wellness expert, AD Dolphin. Hi, AD.
Hey.
Good to see you.
I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you because I like to get to the bottom of this poopy situation.
Let's do it.
So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to play Fact or Fiction. Ryan is hanging out with the audience, and you guys ready to answer? Okay, so we have this audience, but our at-home audience, we want you to weigh in too with our polls. They are open right now, so let's start with the very first statement. Here we go. Poop consists of 50% undigested food and 50% water.
All right.
I'm going to go with
That sounds
fiction.
about right.
No, I'm going with fiction.
Okay, I'm just
I'm
going to say
saying
fact.
fact.
Of course, you can vote at windycitylive.com/vote.
Okay.
So that's where you're going to go.
Okay. AD, is it fact or fiction?
It is fiction.
Yes!
Let's see. What did people think?
Oh, darn.
Believe it or not, basically, poop, what I call the movement, basically it contains about 75% water, 25% bacteria, cells, mucus, undigested food, and that's the honest truth.
That's the honest truth.
Okay. Well, a lot of people got that wrong, too.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought it was a
I
fact.
hope
Okay.
nobody's eating lunch right now during the show.
All right, here's the next question. Is it normal to have 1 to 3 movements a day?
It is.
1 to 3.
It is
1 to
normal to
3.
have 1 to 3.
Okay, we're going to give people time to weigh in at home.
You know what? I'm going to say this is fact, but this doesn't happen to a lot of people.
I mean, 3, up to 3.
I know somebody that's like that.
Well, then you're constantly going to the bathroom all day long.
But that's what you should be doing.
On top of like vote number 1?
Okay, sorry.
All right.
Let
AD,
AD weigh in.
fact or fiction?
That is a fact. That is a fact.
Impossible.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Wow.
Believe it or not, basically, if you eat 3 times a day, you should have 2 to 3 bowel movements a day.
Okay.
But unfortunately, the average American only has 3 to 5 a week, and that is simply not enough and not healthy.
But how do you have more then?
It's what you eat. It's what we put into our body. So we're talking about eating more fiber, things like squash, apples, fresh fruits and vegetables. That's going to make you go have that movement a whole lot more. Has everything to do with what you're eating.
What about caffeine? Is caffeine good?
Caffeine is not good for you.
But that's what works for me. That's
People
why
live
I
on
have
it.
my coffee.
People live on it, but it's technically not
I thought
good
the
for you.
magnesium in the coffee helps you.
There's
Have
caffeine in-
movement.
Well, it can help you have a movement, but let's do something healthier, which is have fresh fruits, vegetables. I also have little tricks to help you have more movement. One thing I would add is that a little bit of warm water in the morning, and a little bit of lemon juice, and begin moving around. That's going to help you
I
have
don't
a
want to
movement.
move around in the morning.
No. Let me tell you something.
What?
Not a lot of, he's not talking about exercising. Sometimes in the morning, I would drink just a little bit of water.
Okay.
Sometimes lemon, sometimes a little apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
And just me moving and making the kids
walking
breakfast.
Oh, okay.
You know
So
what I
I like
mean?
to literally roll out of bed. And just-
Yeah. Okay, that was good. Okay, it takes up to 3 times longer to digest gluten than whole fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Oh, God, I don't know that one.
All right. Let's see what the audience is saying. By the way, the last question the audience got right.
I'm going to go with fiction just because you said fact.
Okay. Let's see. I can't even see what they're
What?
They didn't even, you can't even see it because the poll question's covering it up. Oh my God. Okay, so what is this fact or fiction? I forgot what we said.
It was about gluten.
Okay.
And to be honest, it's absolutely 100% fact.
Okay.
And you know what it is? Let me explain to this. A lot of times people talk about gluten. It's a new word nowadays, and people don't even know where it came from. It actually comes from grains. So that's like the wheat, the barley, the breads, things like the rye, all of these things. That's where you're going to find gluten, and it's very difficult for your body to process it. It takes 3 times as long. Also, I would add is meat takes longer. Also, processed food, complex sugars, all of these things. Everything that we eat can basically affect us. So we can literally eat our way healthy. We just got to start making healthier choices.
Okay, well, 71% of our audience got that right. Okay, here is our next question. You should drink a gallon of water a day, and Miss Val Warner carries a jug of water around with her every day.
I hear a lot of people say this is facts, so I'm going to go facts.
It's fiction.
It's fiction?
It is. But let me explain why. So when it comes down to how much water you should drink, we all are different. So you're different than me. So basically, it's really based on body weight. You take your body weight, you divide it by 2, that tells you the number of ounces that you should drink. If you were to drink a gallon of water, that means you weigh 256 pounds.
Okay, what if you weigh 160 pounds? How much water should you
So
drink?
you would divide that by 2. So therefore, you're talking about what? 80 ounces a day. So that's what you should drink.
Okay.
Which is
How many gallons?
Yeah, that's
so that's
a gallon is
about 8 cups of
120
water.
Oh, 8 cups? That's
8
it?
cups of water.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's not
Just
vodka,
one?
G. That's not vodka.
That's not vodka and water.
That's what I was about to ask.
Okay, this is another good one. I'm not sure. I don't know how our audience did on that. Did they? Okay,
Yeah.
so your at-home audience is smart.
Yes.
All right, swallowing too much air causes gas.
Oh, I'm going to say true.
No, I'm gonna go with fiction.
I'm
That
going to
can't
go
be
with
true.
fiction.
Along
on that.
with beans, right? Beans too. And cabbage.
Having too much beans,
Beans.
causes gas. Well,
I
yeah.
heard beans and cabbage.
Beans, good for your heart. The more you eat. You know what the rest says. AD, is this fact or fiction?
It is actually a fact.
I'm striking out in this quiz.
Okay, swallowing too much air can cause gas.
Absolutely.
How do
It's
you
a fact.
swallow too much air?
The things that you do, let's say smoking, drinking out of a straw.
Oh.
All of these things put more oxygen within your body, so therefore it creates more air. The way that you can remedy that is exercising. Another thing that you can do is learning how to, when you have that movement, don't sit flat. You actually need to arc your legs up a little bit. There's a few devices out there that actually help you do that. It's a squatting position.
I'll be
And
right
that's gonna
back.
help you with that.
I'll be right back.
It's a squatty potty?
That's what it does. So it lifts your legs up and puts you on basically a different angle, which is more natural for your body.
Wow.
And 59% of our audience got that right. 59%.
Yeah.
The audience is doing it today.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys did a good job too, but that home audience is killing it. All right, AD, what you got there?
So basically here, so we talked about colon movements and things like that. We have the full body cleanse. This cleans out all your major eliminative channels, your gallbladder, your heart, your liver, your colon, your spleen, your lungs, your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your blood, and your skin. And most of all, it's definitely gonna help that colon. So therefore, we're talking about movements. This is gonna intensify your movements.
All right, AD, thank you so much. And he brought a little gift for everyone in our audience.